What's up, y'all? I'm back to another video, man. Supposed to upload a video yesterday. Didn't. I was tired, made a bad decision, and I stayed up all night. But it was cool because I helped my friends out, do some stuff. Not the purpose of this video, though. This video is gonna be a rant video again. I know the last one I did was a rant video too, but and I think this is more like a personal one for me rather than one for a video. But hopefully I don't get too, teary-eyed or whatever, or emotional or whatever. But if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But I'm making this video kind of for myself, but also because I wanted to upload a video. But hopefully you can't hear him. Hope he's not too loud. He's very loud. I'm making this video because I've come onto a large point of reflection in my life where I think I'm finally able to say to myself, I love you, I'm proud of you, and I forgive you. And those are things that I've never been able to say to myself in my life, because I've always been my own biggest critic of myself. I've always never been able to tell myself what I can hear from other people. I've heard I love you from other people. I've heard I believe you from other people. I haven't heard I forgive you from a lot of people. But those are all things I've never been able to tell myself. And after going through so many things for, however long now, having that, I want to say acceptance, but having that patience with myself now, it's nice to finally have, which is good. I've always I don't want to say I've never really been happy, but I've always been looking for the next thing in my life, and I've never really been able to live in the moment, accept the moment for where I'm at. But now that I'm able to tell myself these things, I think it makes it a whole lot easier to do so. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy that I'm finally able to tell myself that I love myself. I'm not where I want to be yet in life, but I'm much, much further from where I was before. I'm somebody that I'm proud of. I'm somebody that I believe in now. I used to never think that some of the things that I think. See, this is good for me to say out loud. I'm somebody now that I used to think was never possible for myself. And that's good to hear, because if I didn't believe it now, then I don't know if that could have been possible ever. I'm proud of myself because I know some of the moments that I thought were some of the moments that I wouldn't be able to live past are some of the moments that just define me now. Me thinking it was the end of the world, that just made me a better person and who I want to be. And it gets me even closer to who I want to be now. Um, it's it's a lot of steps for me to become who I want to be. But like I already said, I'm already a lot closer to who I want to be than who I was before. And I'm proud of myself for that. I'm proud of myself that I'm taking those steps to be who I want to be. Um, I forgive myself. Yeah, this is just me talking to myself now, but that's what I have to do. Otherwise, who knows if how else would it came out. Um, I forgive myself because I know sometimes I know what it's like to not be forgiven for your mistakes or your choices. And I know what it's like for people to not forgive you and think that your choices, your mistakes define you. Luckily, I have myself to forgive myself. I have myself to love myself. And I forgive myself because I know what it's like to not be forgiven. Even though you made a mistake, even though you made the wrong choice. You know your intentions, you know your heart is in the right spot, but you might have made the wrong choice then. And you can't. Some people might say you're unable to be forgiven for that. I'm able to forgive myself now. A lot of the time in my life, I never told myself it's okay to make my mistakes. It's okay for me to learn from my mistakes because I always thought I had to be the best. I had to be perfect at everything. But I know now it's okay to learn. It's okay to not know everything because that means that there's still more for you to learn. Um, mm, it's hard for you to. It's hard for me to accept some things that I've done in my past. A lot of the things that I'm not proud of. But it's important that I do accept them and learn from them rather than let those moments define me from how they were then. Um, I know it can be difficult for some people to move past their initial thoughts and their initial thoughts or their reactions to some things, but I know how important it is to have control over your reactions to things now. You can't let everything you can't let the first thing that you think be the way you think of everything. When I was leaving the gym 2 days ago, I saw this sticker on someone's car and it said, "Just because it's always been this way doesn't mean it has to always be this way." And I think that's a great quote, honestly. And it's so crazy that I just saw it on someone's bumper or it was on their door. But it's crazy because it's so true, and that actually made me think about it when I was driving home. But I know because I've been thinking about making this video for like a few months, but I'm making it now, right? But that sticker made me think about how important it is to accept and to grow rather than to accept and stay closed-minded. It really is important to be open-minded, and I never wanted to be that way because I always thought I wanted to be. I never wanted to be wrong. I hated being wrong about things. I'm still not fond of it, but I'm way, 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 way more open to being incorrect because that means there's more for me to learn. And so I forgive myself for not wanting to learn. I forgive myself for not wanting to be different. I forgive myself for being scared. I forgive myself for not wanting to change because I know that that's who I was before, but I know that's not who I am now. So to me, I forgive you. And now I can say that I love myself. I'm getting chills and all touchy feely. I love myself because I thought I know what it's like to be loved, and I know what it's like for somebody to stop loving you, but I never realized in that entire time I couldn't love myself. But I know it now. I think it's a lot easier for me to love myself because I love now. I love now the adventure of life, living in the moment. Because I could never live in the moment. I was always living for the future, doing what I can to be in the future. But now I'm able to live in the moment. I'm able to love in the moment and live with what I have rather than look so far ahead that nothing else matters now. Um, so I love myself now because I love what it means to grow, because it means to experience. And to experience means to be a part of everything as much as you can. At first, for almost my entire life, I just wanted to be a part of things, but I was too scared to change. I was too scared to put my best foot forward. I was too scared to put a foot forward because I was too scared and I was comfortable in where I was at, so I didn't even try. So now I'm able to say I'm putting my best foot forward, I'm putting my worst foot forward, and I'm still moving because I know how important it is for me to keep going instead of just giving up on myself like I did for so long. And for that, I love myself. I'm looking at myself in my OBS, but this is me. This is me talking to me, future me. I know you're gonna be watching this video. I love you. I'm proud of you. I'm so happy you're taking the steps to. I'm so happy you're taking the steps to go forward in your life because you're doing it for you and you're being. It's okay to be selfish if that's what you're doing, but you're doing it for you, and that's what matters. You don't need to live for everybody else. You don't need to live for me. You need to live for yourself now. And that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what you should be doing too. Whether that's for future me watching this video, that's for anybody else watching this video, if it's for you, you're watching this video 8 years later, anybody watching this video 8 years later, I hope you're living for yourself now because that's what matters. And this is all stuff that I needed to hear for so long, but I couldn't tell myself it. I could hear it from other people, but it didn't matter because it wasn't myself. I could hear it from other people, but it didn't matter because I couldn't believe it. But now I'm able to believe it. I'm able to believe in myself, and I believe in myself fully. You matter. You're important. What you do makes a change. Macho's breathing is so loud. But I don't know. I'm just yapping. I was supposed to have a scripted video out for today, but maybe it's 9:57. We'll see if I upload another one. But to me, in my past, to me in right now, to me in the future, I love you. I'm proud of you, and I believe in you, and I forgive you. It's okay to learn. It's okay to love, and it's okay to experience because it's you, and you're doing it for yourself. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Please, 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 please believe in yourself, bro, because you can do anything when you put your mind to it. And as long as you don't let anybody else get in your head, as long as you believe in yourself, when you love yourself, and you when you have your own back, you can do anything, bro. You can do anything. You can do anything. So I love you. I believe in you. I forgive you. More life for life, man. I'll see y'all in the next video.